Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tastefully Balanced. I'm Miriam and it's officially July, which means a new series here on the channel. And I figured with it being summer that it would be perfect to share some summer barbecue recipes. So the first one is going to be one of my favorite grilling recipes. It's a beautiful beef shish kebabs that come together so fast and you'll be so surprised on how flavorful it is. So if you guys love summer and summer recipes, please subscribe and keep watching. All right, welcome back. So the first thing we're gonna do is take all of our cilantro, onions, ginger. I've got some green chili on the bottom there and garlic, and we're gonna blend that in a food processor. So I have my food processor here, and I didn't really chop anything really fine because my food processor will do the work for me. So I'm just gonna put everything in here. This is gonna go into our shish kebabs. And then you can play around with how much like chili you want. I am gonna actually just put 2 because I do have regular ground chili as well to add. There you go. And then you just blend this up. All right, that looks perfect. Nice and blended together like this. And then right here, I have a cheesecloth. And what I'm doing with the cheesecloth is making sure that there's no liquid at all in this because I want to make sure that my shish kebabs are very dry and that they grill really well. So I just put it in a little cheesecloth, wrap it, and then just right in my food processor. Look at all of that liquid. Yes, you want to make sure all that is taken out, squeezed out, and you're left with the dry stuff inside. All right, so look at that. It's completely dry. So now this is good to add to our meat. So I have here 3 pounds of ground beef, and I buy the Harris brand from Costco. It comes in a big, huge block of 3 pounds. So that's what this is. And then add my spices. So for my spices, I've got cumin, coriander, chili, black pepper, and salt. So pretty simple. And now you mix. You want to mix it very well. All right, so that looks really nice and mixed together. So now it's time to put these on our kebab sticks. So I have this blade version that I bought from Amazon. I'll put a link in the description box below of the exact ones I bought. But what I do is I take about maybe like half a cup, 3/4 cup of the meat, and then I do wet my hands. So I have a little bowl of water back here. So I wet my hands, take the meat, start from the bottom and really work it around. And then what you want to do is just kind of keep watering your hands and take that meat and press it along the blade and make sure it's evenly distributed as you go up the blade. And you just want to make sure that the blade is completely covered. And really, that's it. All right, so I'm just gonna make 3 for now since it's just my husband and I, but this is what it should look like. I've made 2 more over here. So now let's head out to our grill. And what I'm gonna do with the rest is just put it in the fridge. That way I have it ready and I can make a fresh batch of it whenever I want. Or you can freeze it. It freezes really well. You just thaw it out, do the same thing. All right, so I'm outside. This is my backyard and this is my grill. So I've had it going for a few minutes now. It's about 350 in here and I've already sprayed it as well. So now what I'm gonna do is take my kebabs and just place it right on the grill, just like this. And you're gonna start flipping every 30 seconds until all the sides have a nice grill mark on them. So I'm gonna let this cook for about 30 seconds and then flip. Okay, so it's been about 30 seconds, so now you just flip to the other side. Ooh, perfect. Perfect. Be careful. All right, so now that I've grilled each of the sides, what I'm gonna do is take it off, and then I have a little grate in the back. I stick it in there, and then I'll close the lid. So I do that for all three. Just do it carefully and don't burn your hands. So just like that, and now I'm gonna close the lid and let this cook for another 8 to 10 minutes. You might wanna go ahead and flip it over at the 4-minute mark or the halfway mark, just so that each side really cooks evenly. All right, so I went ahead and took out my kebabs out of the grill, and this is what it looks like. Beautiful. Do watch it because I had my grill on medium the whole time, but when you close the lid, all of the fat from the kebabs drains and it kind of creates a big flame. So I did kind of keep it open just so I could keep a close watch on it. So look how easily these just slide off. I did let these cool for quite a bit so that I can handle it, but there you go. Oh, a little piece came off, but that is how easy it is if it's cooled and cooked very perfectly. There you go. All right, and then you can notice that some of these have little cracks or anything. The meat shrinks when it cooks, so to kind of combat that, you would add more meat and really work around it, around the kebab stick. So next time, I'll make sure and do that. But there you go. That is your kebab. So now I'm just gonna take little slices, plate them. All right, so I just put a few pieces here on the plate and I'm garnishing it with some cilantro. You can also garnish it with lemon slices or onions, anything you really want. But now I'm gonna go ahead and taste test just a little piece. That is so good. It's so nice and juicy and all that flavor. It's not overly spicy. The texture is on point and it's just so easy to make. It comes together really easy and it only takes about 10-ish minutes on the grill. So perfect summer barbecue recipe. Please give it a try. If you like it, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, live life, I'm gonna take a small piece, tastefully balanced.